Good morning. It is 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday, February 20th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and this is my second time trying to record this today. This is 5 more minutes. My previous my previous attempt was interrupted by a phone call. I briefly considered taking the phone call on while the recording was going. Um, but I decided not to do that. Not that I necessarily think it is an objectively bad idea, because who knows? The recording is not streaming live after all. If I decided that the video would have been inappropriate, I could have just recorded it again anyway. Maybe that is what I did. You don't know. Anyway, it was more bad news about my car. I mean, it's all, none of it is disastrous. It's more just a matter of, oh yeah, so when you brought it in, we knew X was broken, but then when we went to go do the inspection after we fixed X, we found that Y needs replacing, and then when we were replacing Y, we saw that actually you have almost no Z left, so we need to do that too. I mean, it is a 2001 that I've had paid off for a while, so I mean, that's just the price, right? Or that's the trade-off is like no monthly car payment, but you're going to have to put some money into repairs every so often because machines don't actually last forever without, maintenance and repairs and replacements. So it's not fun when it happens, but, it's not like I'm shocked. Anyway, it's mostly just annoying because I just had it in the shop in December for all new shocks, so at least they're not telling me that I need new shocks. So, anyway, it's been a little tricky scheduling things this week because, in planning for my trip next week, there's pressure to do things this week before that. So, I've got work stuff because I am still working from home this week. And then I've also got Survivor returns this week. And then the Oscars are on Sunday, so Mike and I want to get another marathon update recorded this week. And then there's so many levels, but we're going to have to start late tonight because I have a work meeting. And the work meeting with the folks in South Korea is, early in the morning there is evening here, and yeah, we're scheduled the meeting just right at exactly the time that I would normally start my D&D game. And so it'll probably have to not only start late, but be a shorter session, which, is unfortunate, but better that than putting it off altogether since we won't be able to do one next week. And then, it's just, if it is not one thing, then it is several other things. And actually, it is several other things. And then it's also the one thing. I'm doing all right, though. So I definitely went down a rabbit hole of D&D prep for an in-person one-shot I'm planning to do. That won't be streamed, my apologies. And also for this next episode, but since the episode is likely to be short this time, it probably means that all of that excess prep work that I did is probably, dramatic overkill at this point. So, well, we'll see. But, in the meantime, just trying to, do the day-to-day thing, and it's going all right. It's going all right. Trying to think if I have anything else of value to say right now. Not really. I'm kind of just already distracted in my head about just the various things on my to-do list. But some things are more convenient than they might have been. For example, having my car be in the shop is not as big a deal. when I'm working from home. And not only that, but the auto shop that I'm using is literally just right up the street, so I can walk there in 5 minutes. So that's convenient. And I don't really need my car right at the moment, so that's not as bad as it might have been, and it's going to be okay. So in the meantime, I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.